I've always been a creative person. I've always been, somehow involved in the arts. And I guess Freya came to be because I figured I could include all the things that I love about creativity and art form, makeup, dance, fashion, acting a little bit, I guess, as well, and create this whole new character and this whole new person that's like a strong, feminine warrior woman who can get through anything, and she's fierce. So yeah, that's me. My first experience with drag was I started going to drag bars and clubs. I would see the queens on stage, who now I'm very close friends with, or they're part of my drag family. But I would see them, and I would see them on stage performing in these lavish looks and showing the best sides of themselves and their personalities and their art form. And I thought, that is what I should be doing. And then I would just sit at home, in my little room, practicing some makeup looks, seeing how I could find my version of drag, bring out what was in me to the surface. The first time I went out in drag, I went to Fluffy. This was back when Fluffy was at the warehouse. I had a flat platinum 613 blonde wig that wasn't styled. I bought this pink pantsuit from, I think it was Bardot, and I just went out and I was feeling myself, feeling so pussy. Everyone starts somewhere. You gotta start looking busted and then you finesse it to work your way up. As soon as those queens I was talking about saw me out in drag, they were like, yes, you did it. You made the first step. You didn't just put on the drag, you left the house, which honestly doesn't sound like a big deal, but that is a huge first step to be comfortable enough for the first time to go out in drag. And just having that support and the love from people in the community was so important to me because it made me feel comfortable and confident enough to continue. It was a great experience. The look wasn't great, but it was a great experience, and that's what matters. I know for a lot of people, it can be quite confusing to do drag and do it so often as well, because when you look in the mirror, sometimes you're not seeing what you're used to seeing for most hours of the day. Drag has just allowed me to embody the feminine energy that I grew up around and the feminine energy that I want to portray, or that naturally comes out of me. My two, personas when I'm out of drag is worlds apart from when I am in drag. Sometimes you get more attention or more validation or, more praise when you're one or the other. It honestly can really confuse you, or it might also be the opening door that shows you who you've always wanted to be. While I separate the two in terms of personas, I still 100% believe that anything I ever do, in drag or out of drag, is coming from me, my heart, my core, my soul. I could go as far as to say I identify as gender fluid, because some days, even when I'm out of drag, I still feel that feminine energy kind of lingering around. And for a while, it was really difficult to, shoo that away and be like, okay, I'm out of drag now, I have to be this thing. But luckily, I have had the love and support to be able to say to myself, you know what, I can be both and I can be neither. And at the end of the day, it's no one's business but mine. What makes Brisbane drag different, or what separates us from other states in Australia, is definitely a sense of the community that we have built here. The love and support you get from your inner circle or from the wider community even, it's essential to fostering and building your drag persona and being successful as well. Because without that support, where do you go? What do you do? At least in Brisbane, it's become so important for all queens to have their family, or at least their inner circle of people they trust and can feel supported by. As queer people, we have a long history of banding together and of having the community. There's so many opportunities for people to experience and enjoy Brisbane drag. And yeah, the best way to do that is to get off your ass and experience it. I will say as well, Brisbane is the state for performance. If you want a motherfucking show, you come to Brisbane and everyone knows it, trust.